Hi guys, it's Tad from Kinetic Evolution. I'm here today to talk a little bit about building awareness in your posture, in your spine and pelvis when you're doing barbell strength training. And this is incredibly important because the posture that you use, the posture you adopt, really affects muscle activation and muscle contribution. So what that means simply is that the better we control our spine and our pelvis, the better we use the muscles surrounding our hips. And that's incredibly important because it affects not only injury prevention, but also athletic performance. In that the better you can control that hip musculature, the better you can control your direction of force with sprint, jump, change of direction. So what we typically see with barbell exercise is that there isn't precision with the pelvis and spine. So many athletes, when they start training, they start squatting, for instance, they overdo it and they overarch their back to start. Or athletes, when they go down, they get down to a certain point and then they start to tuck under and lose their spine and pelvic position. So both of these is a lack of awareness of what's going on with that pelvis and spine. And what we want is to be able to control and prevent any movement in that area. So simple drill to learn to create more awareness and to create a feel of what's going on is to just take a dowel. And what we do is we start by finding a good natural arch in our back, neutral spine. So there's a couple ways to do that. I like to just do a little bounce on my toes, kind of use my posterior chain and feel that athletic position. Another good way is what Dr. Stuart McGill will talk about, where I just push my fingers into my obliques and then lightly press out to do a little ab brace. Either way, it helps to establish a good neutral spine position. And I just use a dowel, and I put the dowel into the back. And in that good neutral spine position, there should be a natural arch there. So there'll be a little space, and some people will be bigger, like sprinters will have a bigger arch. Athletes like MMA athletes will have a little bit of a less arch, potentially. But what we do is we just maintain that position as we practice the barbell movements. So for instance, if I'm doing a squat exercise, I just feel that position as I'm going down and coming up, and I create awareness if there's any movement going on there. So I can practice a squatting movement, I can practice a deadlifting movement, I can do a Romanian deadlifting movement, which is an excellent test to see if someone's breaks apart and is controlling their posture. I can do a lunging movement, where I step back into it and come out. And what this will do, and you can just do a couple sets of, as part of your warm-ups before you get into the exercises, but what this will do is create much more awareness of what's going on in that pelvis and spine. And then when you create that level of awareness, then you can kind of get rid of any poor movement patterns that are robbing you of athleticism or setting you up for injury. So just a little tip, try it out, see how it feels, see if it helps create your awareness and can clean up your movement patterns. But feel free to fire us any questions or comment down below and let us know what you think. So thanks for watching, guys. Move better, move beyond.